Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's live Karatbars presentation. My name is Brian McGinty. The purpose of tonight's presentation is to give you an overview of Karatbars as a business. I have been in the business now for 1 year. I help over 2,800 people just past today around the world with their Karatbars business. Now, I will not be giving you out any links in this presentation. The idea of the presentation is that I give you the information and you get back to the person who told you about this presentation. Then going forward, if you do decide to join Karatbars, you can come along next week and you can invite some other people. And again, I give the same information in the same presentation. You can have a look at it and then you can invite more people the following week. So it's an easy way for you to grow your business. If you're looking to build an affiliate business in Karatbars, these presentations are designed to do the work for you, if you like. If you want to build a customer base in Karatbars, then I will cover all the products during this presentation as well. So over the next 45 minutes or so, I'll give you an overview of Karatbars. As I said at the end, I'll ask you to get back to the person who gave you their link and ask you to register through them. So that's how it's going to work. A little disclaimer before I start, I do give some income examples. So income examples are approximate examples and nothing more than that. Income obviously depends on each individual's own effort and their own personal business generally. So we'll get underway then. And I always start every week with who are Karatbars, who are this company. It doesn't matter if it was an online business or an offline business. You're not going to work with any company unless you know who they actually are. Well, Karatbars is a registered German company, and Karatbars sell 24 karat 999.9 currency grade gold products. Okay, I want to make it very, very clear at the start of this presentation, as I always do, that Karatbars is not about investing in gold. It's not about investing in the price of gold and hoping that gold goes up. That is a misconception about the company, which is fair enough, but Karatbars has its own category. It's a category creator, which is why a lot of people don't recognize it whenever they see it at first glance. And again, that's the purpose of this presentation, to tell you what Karatbars is really all about. But it's about 24 karat 999.9 currency grade gold products. The company has been operating successfully for 4 years. Now, why do I feel that's important? I feel that's very important because numerous people, I know a lot of people out there who are jumping on to all these various different opportunities on the internet, all these pre-launches that never get off the ground. Okay, I actually have a list of 3,500 businesses who didn't make it through 2013, who didn't even make it through the whole year. Why would anyone want to go and start working with a company that hasn't proven itself whenever Karatbars has been operating successfully week in and week out for 4 years? I think that's very important. That everything is set up and in place for you already, and the company already has a history. There are over 200,000 affiliates and customers in 120 countries. So this is a global business. There are people all around the world in 120 countries, affiliates and customers using the business. I think that's important as well, because 12 months ago when I came into the company, there were around about 60,000 affiliates and customers in around about 57 countries, I think it was. So you can see the growth in the company as well. Okay, there's no point in joining a company or joining a business that's in decline. You're better off getting involved with a company that's actually growing. Now, it's not a pyramid scheme or MLM. People like to bandy these phrases about all the time. People ask me, why is Karatbars not a pyramid scheme? Well, pyramid schemes are illegal for a start. Karatbars is a straightforward products-based business. It's not even an MLM business. And as I go through this presentation, you'll understand that and you'll think, right, I know now why Karatbars is definitely not a pyramid scheme and it's definitely not an MLM. Now, the company provide excellent support and daily training. I feel this is really important. Lots of people out there join online businesses and they don't get any support. They don't get any daily training. Karatbars supply 2 live webinars every single day of the week. Okay, how's that for excellent support, Saturday and Sunday as well. Plus, I do this webinar for my team on a Wednesday night at 7:30. Plus, all recordings of this presentation can be watched at karatbarspresentation.com as well. All right, so excellent support and daily training from the company. The company have a fantastic reputation both online and offline. What a lot of people don't realize is that Karatbars is an offline business as well as online. Many people build their Karatbars business and grow their customer base completely offline, not online at all. So it's great to hear me saying all these things. I would do as I'm promoting the company, but as I always tell people, go and do your own research. Go to Google, go to YouTube, and do your own due diligence, as people like to call it. There's lots of good information out there on Karatbars. As I said, there's over 200,000 affiliates and customers in 120 countries, and surely if there was something bad about the company, or if there was something that they weren't delivering or weren't paying commissions, you'd be able to find that out. The thing is that you won't, because the company, as I said, have been operating successfully for 4 years. Now, a little bit more on the business. The business is based in Stuttgart in Germany. I said it's a German company. The company are just at the moment moving into large new offices to cope with demand. That's the old offices there that you can see. It's a privately owned company. It's regulated by strict German laws. The concept was started in 2008 and it's in its current form as Karatbars International since 2011. Over that time, as I said, the company's become well known, trusted and respected, which for me was very, very important whenever I got involved. And the idea of the company, it's not about investing in gold, it's about exchanging cash for gold. Okay, it's about exchanging one currency for another. Cash is a currency, dollar, euro is a currency, gold is also a currency. Okay, Karatbars is expanding worldwide, as I said. There's lots of new countries coming on all the time. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were on something like 116 countries. It's now up to 120. So great growth. If you don't see your country there at the minute, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be added. It just means that Karatbars have to sort out customs and various different things before they can add the country to the list. So that's a little bit about the company. Let me talk about gold for a couple of minutes. For those of you who don't know, gold is actually currency. Okay, gold is money. Gold was the original money, and gold has been with us for over 5,000 years. Now, gold is used as money and always has been used as money because it has value in and of itself. Okay, it's also a limited resource. It's also divisible. You can divide it up. It also doesn't deteriorate. It doesn't rust. It doesn't decay, which is why it was perfect to be used as money. Now, around about 150 years ago, paper money was created as a gold substitute. And the idea was, the principle in the beginning was that for every dollar that was printed, for example, there would have been $1 worth of gold to back that dollar up. There would have been $1 worth of gold there in reserve. Now this was called the gold standard. And this paper money experiment, or fake paper money experiment, as some people call it, has been a complete disaster, as we've seen. Even in 1971, the gold standard was cut completely, and successive governments all around the world have kept printing and printing paper money, which is devaluing the actual value of the paper money, so it is decreasing to less than the value of the paper that's actually printed on. The net result of that is, if you had gold, over the same amount of time, gold has been increasing in value. Gold has always held its value. It has done for 5,000 years of history. But the problem is that most people actually can't get their hands on physical gold. Now let's just look at that for a little second. If you look at the chart there, you can see in 1932, if you had $100,000 worth of gold, that $100,000 worth of gold today would be worth $4.4 million. If you had $100,000 worth of paper money in 1932, that cash value today would be $2,000. Okay, now which of those two do you think you would rather have had, and why do people actually not have gold then, and why do people only have paper money? Well, the reason is this. Okay, if you wanted to acquire 999.9 currency grade gold today, 1 troy ounce of gold today would cost you $1,308. Okay, it's around about that. That was the figure from last week. Fluctuates slightly. 1 kilo of gold today would cost you $42,041. Now, I don't know about you watching this presentation, but 99% of people I know could not afford to go out now and buy 1 troy ounce of gold, even if they knew where to find it. Certainly could go out and buy 1 kilo of gold. And the problem is, even if people did know where to go and buy gold, if they did know where to go and buy pure gold, they wouldn't actually know where to find it. Reason for that is that governments have melted pure gold down. They've turned it into gold bars. It's places like the Bank of England there. You can see the Queen walking through the Bank of England surveying the gold, and in other various vaults around the world. Now, there's a running joke in Ireland. You can tell I'm Irish, but there's a running joke in Ireland that the only place that you can find gold is at the end of a rainbow. Now, that perfectly illustrates a point about gold. The psyche of the public is that gold is something for the rich, gold is something for governments, and gold is something that the general public can't have, which isn't correct. And that's why Karatbars have come along, and this is the whole purpose of Karatbars as a company. If I could describe Karatbars in a sentence, really, Karatbars is putting pure gold back into the hands of the general public in small, convenient quantities, and allowing people to buy them as and when they can afford to buy them. Okay, it's a lot of people like you watching this presentation. It's allowing you to have your own gold money. Why should you have paper money and only be allowed to have paper money sitting in your bank whenever you know in 10 years' time you're not going to be able to buy the same goods and services that you can with that paper money now? Karatbars are making this possible, are making it possible for people to have gold money again through, as you can see in the picture on the left there, those are what Karatbars actually look like. If you've never seen one before, it's the same size as a credit card, and on that little card you can see there's a stamp, there's a serial number, And in the center of those little cards, they're called classic cards, by the way. In the center of that card, you can see 1 gram of 999.9 pure gold. That's actually a piece of gold in the center of that card. Now, the magic of Karatbars as a company and as a product is whenever you actually buy some of these Karatbars, whenever you actually have them in your hand, whenever you actually hand a classic card over to someone and you let them see it, you can actually see the look on people's face whenever they're holding pure gold in hand. People panning for gold. People don't ask you what is gold. Everyone in the world knows what it is. And the magic of the product, if you like, is actually whenever you hand a Karatbar to someone and someone actually holds it in their own hand. So that's a Karatbars classic card. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that Karatbars is actually a products-based business. That's a 1 gram card in that picture, but there's a lot more products that you can actually see whenever you register in the website. So after this presentation, get your referral link, register. You can go into the back office, go to product purchase, and you'll see a whole list of products there, and you can have a look at all these yourself. So top left there, you can see the 1 gram card. There's also a 2.5 gram card, which is the dark gray one. The silver card is the 5 gram card. Beside that, we have an I love you card, which is great for Valentine's Day, weddings, that type of thing. We have a just married card, top right. And going clockwise then, the Voices of Africa card, which was introduced last month. Fantastic card. Every time you buy one of those, a donation is made to that charity. We have a Merry Christmas card there, which for obvious reasons, so there was a lot of those sold before Christmas in last year. Again, these are great products that customers will buy. Everyone knows someone who has a birthday or celebrates Christmas, or people like supporting charities, so all these products are available there within the site. You have the country card at the bottom for the US. There's a birth card there. If you know anybody having a baby, you can buy them one of those as a gift. Top left, we have the World Cup card from last month, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Below that, there's a 100 gram multi-pack. Not everyone wants to buy 1 gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 grams. In my group, we've had a few sales of the 100 gram multi-packs in the past couple of months. A happy wedding card, Pope John Paul II, which was a limited edition Vatican endorsed card. Again, those type of cards, because they're collector's items, will actually increase more in value than the actual gold that's in the card. Congratulations, again, could be used for any reason. We have a prepper card there, which is popular in America with the prepper movement. We have a thank you card, a merci, and a happy birthday card. So all of these products you can actually promote. I was talking to a jeweler last week who was interested in buying wedding cards and for promoting with the keys and birthday cards, and he's interested in buying a selection of products to actually sell from his jeweler shop. So there's lots of possibilities out there for businesses to buy these cards. Lots of possibilities for individuals as well. Now in the center of the screen you can see the Mercedes there and the Ferrari. What they are is branded cards, and any business in the world can actually go to the Karatbars website. You can introduce the business if you like. They can go to the Karatbars website, upload their own business cards, graphics, whatever they want to have on the particular card. Karatbars will then print the cards and send the cards out to that customer. Now let's imagine those cards cost 50 euros each. Well, someone selling a Mercedes or a Ferrari or a BMW or any higher ticket item, could be suits, could be anything like that at all. Once they give that card out to the customer, that customer will never throw away that card. That card will always remain in the customer's wallet. Not only that, that customer will show the card. They will show other people, I got this, I bought a card today, look at this card I got, look at this for a business card. Yes, it's an expensive business card, but it's a business card that will never be thrown away. So there's a huge opportunity there for us to speak to various different businesses. Could be property, could be motor vehicles, could be anything like that. Any marketing company that would like a new marketing tool, and having pure gold in the center of the cards is one way of doing that. As I said, once you've logged into the site, you can take a look in the product purchase section. You can see all the details and the prices for those products there. Now, because there's a lot of products, you also need merchandising and promotional material. There's a 100 euro bonus card there, top left, which you can actually use if you're talking to someone who wants to become an affiliate, or if someone wants to become a customer and buy branding cards, you can give them 100 euros off their purchase. We have a 10 euro card. There are also different denominations. There's a 15 euro, there's a 20 euro, there's a 25 euro as well. There's a whole selection of those that you can actually buy. We have Karatbars polo shirts, t-shirts. Bottom right there you can see brochures. You can buy extra brochures if you want to. Excuse me, you can actually go to the website, download the brochures yourself if you know a local printer, and you can actually get your own brochures printed. Karatbars make everything so easy for us, so that there's nothing really that you have to do. Everything is supplied from within the site. There are pull-up banners, there are leaflets, there are showcases, there's even Karatbars perfumes and Karatbars watches. All of these products, again, they're all available there within the website. Any customer, any affiliate can buy any of these if they want to buy them and use them for marketing purposes. So everything's nice and easy. It's an open shop. Once you've finished this presentation and you've registered, you can go and have a look at all these products for yourself. So just to give you a little look at what they actually look like in real life, that's how they arrive. That's a FedEx parcel. I'll talk a bit more about FedEx in a second, but that's how they arrive from Karatbars. That's an actual Karatbar in my hand, all right. So to give you an idea of what the actual size looks like, and then on the picture on the right, you can see a classic card at the top. You can see 4 of the 2.5 gram cards, and then 2 of the 5 gram cards at the bottom. So that gives you a little idea of what they look like in real life. Fantastic whenever you get some delivered, and whenever you show them to customers and you show them to other affiliates, that's whenever the penny will drop for you in terms of Karatbars as a business. So just talking about business, I just want to go through the basics of Karatbars for a moment, because many people who watch this presentation will have been involved in other businesses, will have been involved in other direct sales companies, maybe network marketing companies and MLMs. I do want you to forget about whatever you know from any of those other companies, because the rules don't apply here. Okay, Karatbars is a very fresh new way of looking at things. All right, and the best way to imagine your Karatbars website is that it's an open shop in the high street. Okay, an open shop with an open door that allows affiliates to come in, that allows customers to come in and have a look at the entire business. So how does this work? Well, registration at karatbars.com is completely free, without obligation, for customers and affiliates from 120 countries around the world. Okay, there's none of this. You need a credit card or enter your credit card details. If you register, no one's going to try and ring you up. You're not going to get hassled. Registration is free for both customers and affiliates. All right, it takes a couple of seconds to register. You just need the referral link, which you'll get from the person who told you about this presentation. You can buy whichever products you want whenever you want. So let's imagine you're a customer. You're a customer tonight. You decide to register on the Karatbars website, and you decide you wanted to buy a Pope John Paul II card. Well, you can buy that. You might decide to not go near the website again for another 4 or 5 months. You might come back at Christmas time and buy a Christmas card. You might do nothing then for another 8 months. That's absolutely fine. You can buy whichever products you want whenever you want. That applies to customers and affiliates. There are no forced purchases here in affiliates. Karatbars, unlike other companies, do not say you have to buy this and you have to buy a certain amount of gold, or you have to buy a certain amount of product. That's not how Karatbars works. You can have your purchases delivered to your home. As I said in the beginning, this is not about buying pieces of gold or parts of gold or gold bonds. This is about buying products and having those products delivered to your home by insured FedEx. All right, so of course you can have all your products delivered to your home, both you and your customers. There are no sign-up costs, there are no fees or subscriptions to make purchases of any Karatbars products. All right, that's vitally important. No sign-up costs, no fees or subscriptions to make purchases of any Karatbars products. There are no minimum orders or monthly obligations. The point in Karatbars, as I said in the beginning, is to make it convenient for people to own their own gold, convenient for people to be able to buy their own gold products, their own gold bullion. And Karatbars do that by letting you open up a free account, by letting your customers buy whatever they want whenever they want. So it's 100% hassle-free for both you as the affiliate and for your customers as well. All right, so this is revolutionary really in direct sales. Most companies force the customers into a certain amount of buying. Most companies have monthly subscriptions. None of that applies with Karatbars. Whenever I saw that in the beginning, I thought this was fantastic. The reason I think it's fantastic is because I've been in this industry 18 years, and the biggest problem you have whenever you build any sort of direct sales team is that people lose interest, they have a monthly fee, they cancel the monthly fee, and then they never ever open another email from that company ever again. Well, that's never going to happen with Karatbars, because people are free to come in and out and buy whatever they want whenever they want. That makes a huge difference. And for example, my team is 2,800 at the moment, while there's 0% cancellation rate because there's nothing for anybody to cancel from. So it's a very important new way of doing things. It's very fresh, and it builds loyalty from your customers and your affiliates over time as well. So the top 5 questions I'm always asked about Karatbars. If you're going to promote the product, your products, you're going to be asked these questions. Those are the answers. Number 1, can you buy gold cheaper anywhere else? The short answer to that question is, I have never found anywhere that I can buy 1 gram, 2.5 gram, or 5 grams of pure gold any cheaper than I can with Karatbars. I've never found that. People send me other websites all the time. I had one from Holland a few weeks ago. I had one from Australia about a month ago. Whenever I get to the checkout, or whenever I get to the end of the website and I'm asked to make a purchase, the minimum order is usually 25 or 50 grams. That is not 1 gram of gold. Okay. Most companies are not set up to sell you 1 gram of gold, store it for you for free, and deliver it to your home. Karatbars is. So this is what it's about. It's about gold for the masses. All right. I'll come to pricing a little bit more in a second. As well as that, I get my gold for free through the compensation plan. Karatbars allows me through the compensation plan to accumulate gold as well as my cash earnings. All right. So, from my point of view, I can't get gold anywhere from any other company anywhere in the world for free. That's what Karatbars gives me the opportunity to do. Now, what if the price of gold goes down? Well, as you'll find out later on in the presentation, the price of gold going up or down has absolutely no influence in your earnings at all. Okay, it's not important to me if the price of gold goes up or down. If the price of gold goes down, that's great. Probably more people will buy gold. If the price of gold starts going up, people will jump on the bandwagon, and I'll probably sell more gold as well. So whether the price of gold goes up or down is completely irrelevant to me. I didn't join Karatbars hoping the price of gold would go up. It's not an investment company. All right. Now, number 3, what if Karatbars goes bust? Well, the great thing about gold as a product is that you don't need Karatbars batteries to make it work. You don't need Karatbars to come around and service it for you. And if Karatbars was not in existence tomorrow, it would have absolutely no bearing on the value of the gold that you have in your hand. Okay, absolutely no bearing on the value of the gold that you have in your hand. So the company being in existence would have absolutely no bearing on your product. Now, using a little bit of common sense, which isn't that common these days, but anyway, using a little bit of common sense, you can see the company growing. The company are providing a product that's universally wanted. The company's growing every year. They're going into new countries every year. The company's completely debt-free and it's a private business. So what would be the likelihood of Karatbars going bust? Okay. Number 4, storage and delivery. Karatbars will store up to 100 grams of your gold for you, completely free of charge, okay, in their secure vault. If you want a delivery, it's €13.50 inside Europe. It's €18.50 outside Europe for any size of delivery. Over 100 grams, then free delivery. And that will be delivered to your home by FedEx. So even if you catastrophize and think, oh, well, what if the FedEx van gets hijacked? Well, the great thing about that is FedEx is an insured company, and again, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. So that's the storage is no problem. The storage is done for you for free if you like. If you want it delivered, FedEx will deliver it for you. You'll get a tracking number. You'll get an email from FedEx, and you can track the gold all the way to your door. And number 5 is about liquidating them again. So, as I said, there's over 200,000 customers and affiliates all around the world. There are now tens of thousands of Karatbars in possession with people all around the world. So what can people actually do with them? Well, the first thing you could do is actually sell the gold back to Karatbars. Karatbars actually do have a buyback price, which is above spot price. Okay, I have never seen a better buyback price from any other company. Number 2, which is a little less obvious, is if you actually have Karatbars in your hand, you will have absolutely no problem selling them to people. That's my experience. I always keep 2 in my wallet. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a wedding and I was actually offered £80 for 1 Karatbar in my hand because people love the card. They want to know how they can have one. I told them obviously I've got a website, but they said, no, can I just buy that one? Can I just buy that one off you? So you can actually sell them like that. You will have absolutely no problem doing that. The gold, as I said, has a value in and of itself within the card. But the final way you can actually liquidate them is through the Karatbars exchange centers. Over the next 5-10 years, you'll see more and more of these appearing on the site. A business can now apply to become a Karatbars exchange center. And what that simply means is that if, for example, it was a shoe shop in your high street, they could apply to become a Karatbars exchange center. They put a sticker in the window. If someone wants to come in and there's a pair of shoes for €50 and they have a Karatbar and it happens to be worth €50, they can simply pay for that pair of shoes with that Karatbar. Remember, gold is money. Gold is currency. Okay, so this is turning gold back into the currency that it once was, and this is the final stage, if you like, for the whole company of actually having K exchange centers all around the world, so people can actually change the Karatbars back into cash in a convenient manner and in a organized way. And it's a good way for companies to sell their goods and services by accepting Karatbars as well. So this is going to be fantastic over the next 5 to 10 years. You can see in the back office of the website the information on the K exchange centers. And of course, there's an opportunity here for us as salespeople to speak to retailers and ask them if they'd like to become K exchange centers, especially jewelers and people that are very interested in this. And you can help them become the K exchange center. And of course, you'll make money from those sales that go through those K exchange centers as well. So huge opportunity. And it's great to see Karatbars are actually putting a footprint down in different towns and cities around the world as well. So fantastic for the company going forward. So I did say to you, I'd mentioned a little bit more about Karatbars prices. This is probably the most important slide that you'll watch tonight. Okay. If you miss any of this, I do ask you to go back and watch this slide again, because this is something that will come up all the time. Whenever people go to the Karatbars website, they look at the price of 1 gram of gold, and they'll see on the website today it's €49, but on this slide from a few weeks ago it's $48.91. Now, for whatever reason, people then go to Google and they put in gold price today. They see the price of an ounce. They can't really work out how many grams are in an ounce, so they look up the price of a kilo, and they see the price of a kilo is, as we saw earlier, $42,000. So divide 1 kilo by 1,000, and that gives them $42. Okay, so for some reason people think that's a logical way to work it out. It's not, because they don't have the money to go and buy a kilo today, so why look up the price of a kilo? It's a bit like, I use the example of going to the corner shop. If you go to the corner shop and you buy a can of Coca-Cola, it costs $1, for example. Well, you don't say to the shopkeeper, well, I can buy 36 cans on the cash and carry for 30 cents each. Because he would say to you, why don't you go to the cash and carry and buy 36 cans then? Okay? The Karatbars website can't actually say that to you, alright, and it wouldn't do. But it's a very, very, very same example. The reason you're buying 1 can today is because that's what you can afford and it's convenient for you to do that. If you're buying something in a smaller quantity, yes, it's going to cost more, alright? So if people do mention to you they can buy gold cheaper, that's probably where they're coming from. It's not their fault. It's just because Karatbars is a category creator, as I said. People automatically assume that the gold is bought in big amounts. So tell the people to register. Tell the people to go into the back office and take a look through the prices of the larger sizes of cards. So let's go through this example. In the center of the screen, you can see a 2.5 gram card. It costs $108.65. Okay, the price per gram in that, as you can see in the little arrow, is $43.46 per gram. All right. If you buy a 5 gram card, then it's $193.90. You can see in the bottom. But the price per gram then comes down to $38.78 per gram. So just like any commodity, if you buy a larger amount, then you get it at a cheaper price. But for some reason, a lot of people do go to the Karatbars website. They don't take the time to register. They don't take the time to look through the whole product range. They just see the price of a 1 gram in the front of the site and they think, oh, Karatbars is too expensive. I'm off. I'm not going to do this, without ever going through the site and having a look. That's something that I come across every day. That's something I talk about with customers and affiliates all the time. People saying, I can buy gold cheap somewhere else. No, you can't. I have people send me websites. I say, yes, that's the price for a kilo. You can't afford a kilo. If someone can afford to buy a kilo, well, they could do that. But again, if you had an ounce or a kilo, you can't take that ounce or kilo into a shop and buy a pair of shoes with it. That's the whole point of Karatbars. If you want to liquidate $100, $200, $300, you can do with Karatbars. If you only had ounces of gold, you would have to sell the whole ounce, and you would have to find someone to take that ounce from you as well. So that's a very important slide. I do cover that in a little bit more detail. If you buy larger amounts, you get them at a lower price. If one of your customers wanted to bring that $38.78 down even further, you can do, because there are 3% discount cards which you get with your market pack, and you can give any customer 3% off all their purchases for 12 months. So if I was speaking to a customer today and they were even concerned about the $38.78, which they shouldn't be, but if they wanted to bring that down to near $35.50 or something like that, I could give them 3% discount card for that. So be aware of that as well. So in terms of prices, if someone tells you they can buy cheaper from somewhere else, ask them where first of all, because that's 99% of the time what they're actually thinking. So why do people register for a Karatbars account? Well, in the past 12 months, as I said, there's over 2,800 people in my group. Number one reason is just to change some paper money for gold. Okay, it's changing some of that virtual fiat currency for a real currency. Last year in Cyprus, the banks closed down. They turned off the ATMs. People are now starting to realize that maybe just having all your money in the bank is not the safest thing in the world. What if the internet went down tomorrow? What would you actually use to buy goods and services for your family? All right, so people have car insurance and health insurance, but not a lot of people think about having some money insurance. All right, that's a fantastic thing to have, is to have pure gold, and Karatbars are now making that possible for everyone. Number two reason, a lot of people are setting up trust funds for children and grandchildren. Older people especially know that the value of their pound and their euros is diminishing every year, and they can buy less and less with their euros and their dollars now than they could do 10 or 20 years ago. Gold was never an option for them. The option was always just put 20 euros or $50 in the bank every month. Well, now Karatbars is an option. They can actually buy $50 worth of gold every month or every week now instead. Number three, this is huge now. Loads of people are buying the gifts, collector special edition cards. I have lots of affiliates in my group who go and buy one of each of all of the cards so that they have a selection of the cards to actually show their customers. Whenever the customers buy the cards, this is obviously growing the business. Everybody loves gold. Everybody knows what gold is. And so there is a genuine interest in that side of the business. Also, the business cards are now becoming very popular, as I explained earlier, for branding cards, jewelers, motor vehicle sellers, all these different types of businesses. Huge opportunity there. Number 4 is part of a long-term financial strategy. I'm not a financial advisor. Karatbars are not financial advisors, but people do collect art, people collect wine, people collect old cars, various different things. Well, never before Karatbars came along could you actually just buy gold. Could you save up some gold here and there and put some money that way against some gold this month and next month and actually have that gold delivered to your home? Karatbars are now giving that option to people, so people can actually put gold in now as part of their own personal portfolio, if you like, and part of their own financial strategy. Now, number 5, which is why I joined the company, all right, and that was to make money by promoting Karatbars to others. Now, whenever I looked at Karatbars first, a friend of mine said, Brian, could you take a look at this presentation? I think you might be interested in this. I had a look, and my initial instinct was that I couldn't believe that I could actually sell gold. I couldn't believe that I could actually sell a product that doesn't have a product life cycle. I thought everyone in the world knows what gold is. This is making gold affordable to every man, woman around the world now, and affordable amounts. I loved the gifts. I loved the idea that businesses could buy the cards. And I loved the fact that there were no monthly fees, no yearly fees or anything like that as well. Once I got to the compensation plan, I really loved the compensation plan because it wasn't like anything else I'd seen before. So number 5 was my motivation. You can make money with Karatbars, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that now. It's about how you make money by promoting Karatbars to other people as an affiliate. All right, so that's what I'm going to talk about for the rest of this little presentation. Now, as I said, Karatbars is a simple business. It can't get any more simple. An affiliate, so you register tonight as an affiliate for free, okay, so you don't have to pay for anything. You register as an affiliate and you get 0 downline, so you don't refer any other affiliates into the business. But you go out and find 100 customers. They could be people saving $1 a month. They could be a car dealership buying 10 grams a month. But if those 100 customers save an average 1 gram of gold each per week, okay, you will earn approximately €700 or $974 per month in income. All right, how does that happen? Well, you would have sold 400 grams at €50 each for round figures is €20,000. Now, if you sell €20,000 worth of Karatbars gold next month, you would earn 3.5% commission on that, which equals €700 or $974. You earn up to 6% on all gold purchases by your customers and their customers, all right, which makes it really, really exciting as well. So 400 grams per month, as I said, equals 3.5%. All right, so if you go out and find 100 customers, you will make a good living. That has cost you nothing to do that. You don't have to pay for your replicated website. Karatbars give that to you for free. There's no charge for anybody in 120 countries to go out and start doing that today. So there's no MLM there, okay? There's no pyramid scheme. There's no Ponzi scheme. There's nothing else illegal about that. It's a straightforward customer business. Karatbars will give you the website for free. You get your own landing page. You go and promote that. People will buy gold. You will earn commissions. Simple. Okay? That's how simple Karatbars is as a business. Now, do you think you could help Karatbars find further affiliates? Okay. Now, the reason Karatbars need affiliates, or salespeople as they're otherwise known, is to promote the business. Karatbars is not a business that's going to set up an office in London, an office in Dublin, an office in Paris, okay? Because they need to buy offices, they need to employ managers, they need to get company cars, mobile phones, contracts, all those sorts of things, all right, and pay people expenses and wages. If a company wants to cover the globe and cover the globe quickly, like Karatbars or like Herbalife or like Amway or any of these companies who want to go global, they do it through an affiliate platform. And rather than spending all that money on wages and advertising and billboards and things like that, they put it into a compensation plan for people like me. They ask me to go out and tell people how good Karatbars is. And then whenever those people become affiliates, I earn a little bit from what they earn too. All right, so it's a simple, straightforward, legal business model that's been running for many, many years. If you go out and help Karatbars find some affiliates, you'll earn from what they earn too, and you earn a little bit from what their customers buy there as well. So that's how an affiliate business works. So how do you get started as an affiliate in that way, and how do you start to build an affiliate business? Well, to get started, you buy a marketing pack, okay? The important thing about Karatbars is it's a one-off cost. There are no monthly fees and no yearly fees. The first time I looked at this, I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Every single direct sales company I've ever worked with always had a monthly fee, always had forced purchases, always had some sort of fees like that. Karatbars doesn't, which was really, really refreshing from my point of view. Now the packages then suit everybody. So you've got $130, $388, $870, $2,235, or $10,074. So there's something there to suit every single budget. Even the bronze package to get you started for $130 or €99, £80 is nothing to start your own business. Okay. There is no business that I know anywhere in the world that you could start a business, have your own business with your own website and start building it for £80. I just don't know what that is. But if you started on a bronze, you can always pay the difference then and go to silver. You could start on the silver, pay the difference and go to the gold. What actually happened whenever I started was I bought the silver package, all right? Whenever the silver package arrived at my house, I realized how good the product was. I saw the product and I immediately went and bought the VIP package. So I just paid the difference between the silver and the VIP. So start on whatever level you feel comfortable at. You're under no pressure. Use your commissions then to move up to the various levels. Each different level that you actually go to gives you a higher amount of commission. It's as simple as that. I'll explain that in a few minutes time. All right. So start on whatever package you feel comfortable at. You'll know immediately by looking at that chart what you could actually afford today. So start on that. Don't be putting yourself under pressure. Start building your business, and then as you make your commissions, you can always move through the different levels as well. Okay. So what's in these actual packages? Well, whenever the package arrives, it looks like this. This is a silver package, the one that I actually started on. And in the silver package, you have your brochures, you have your key exchange centers in case you're talking to retailers, you have your branding card brochures in case you happen to be talking to businesses, you might want to buy some branding cards, you have your gold brochures if you're talking to customers to explain them the value of owning gold. You will also have 3 €100 discount cards. If you remember, I spoke about those a little bit earlier. In the silver package, you also get 3% discount cards as well. So if you're talking to a customer and if they want to buy some gold every month, you can give them 3% off all their gold purchases for 12 months. So as I said, if somebody's been sticking on price, you could say to them, well, if you can afford to buy the 5-gram card at 38, there's a 3% discount card. That'll give you 3%. That'll bring it down to near 35, 36 euros per gram. Okay. So these are great tools to help you grow your business. There's nothing better than the Karatbars Classic card, which you will actually get from the silver package upwards. From silver upwards always includes grams of gold. Okay. There's 1 in the silver right up to the 3 in the VIP pack. Whenever you show that to people, then you'll actually see the power of the business, as I said before. Excuse me. And on the bottom there, you can see a little display case. So you can get your country cards, Pope John Paul II, classic cards. And if you were the type of person who doesn't want to work online, you can build Karatbars completely offline if you choose. Well, you can build your Karatbars business like that because you'll have your brochures, you'll have your cards, and you'll have all the tools there that you need to grow the business. Okay. So let me just run through the packages quickly for you and tell you what's actually in them. Whenever you log into the back office, you simply go to product purchase, go to packages, and there you'll see these pictures where you'll have the various different packages. So if you wanted to start in the bronze today, it cost you €99, $135. You choose your language, whichever language you want the package to be in. So you can have English, French, Spanish, there's Italian, different languages. You simply click checkout, and then you pay on credit or debit card or bank transfer. It really is that simple and easy to buy a package. It literally takes a few seconds. Anyone can register on the site. Once you get your referral link and register afterwards, go to product purchase, scroll down to packages, and buy your package. It literally takes a few seconds to do. Inside that bronze package, you would get brochures, obviously, and your stickers. You get 1 of the €100 off cards, which cost €80 each. If you ever want to buy them individually, you can. You get 1 of the 3% discount cards. They're €20 each if you ever want to buy them. So you're getting good value in the package you're actually buying. You're not buying a tool suite, you're buying value. You earn 5% commission as a bronze package member. So if you sold someone else a bronze package, you would earn 5% commission, which is €5. Okay? Very, very easy and simple to understand. You earn €10 per cycle then in something called the dual system, which I'll come to in a minute. Next package up is a silver package, was the one I started on in the beginning. The silver package has 3 bonus cards, 1 gram of gold, which is vitally important. If you can start in silver, please do. 1 gram of gold, 3 of each of the different cards. Okay, so again, good value for what you're buying in terms of the promotional materials you actually get. You now don't earn 5% commission, you earn 10% commission as a silver package member, and you earn €40 per cycle in the dual system. So if you were a silver package member, you earn 10%. If you sold someone else a silver package, you would earn €27.82 on that sale. Very, very easy, very, very simple. Gold package, you're getting the idea now. You get 2 grams of gold in this, 7 of the €100 cards, 5 of the 3% bonus cards. You now earn 15% commission. So if you were a gold package member and you sold someone a gold package, you would earn 15% on that. If you sold someone a bronze package, you would earn €15, which is 15% of the 99. Okay, so very, very simple system. It's very, very easy for everyone to understand. Your package determines the level of commission that you're actually on. All right. Next package up then is the VIP, which is the package I'm on at the moment. In the VIP package, you get 3 grams of gold, 20 of the €100 bonus cards, 10 of the 3% discount cards. And as with every package, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, there are no monthly fees or subscription on any of these packages ever. You earn 20% commission. So let's imagine you started today and you bought a VIP package. You spoke to your friend, they wanted to buy one too. You would earn 20% of €1,601, which is about €320. Okay, so you'd earn €320 commission. Very, very easy. And you earn €80 per cycle in the dual system. So very, very simple. Again, you buy your VIP package, you go pick your language, you go to checkout, credit or debit card, and that's it, done. You wait for your package to be delivered by FedEx. All packages are delivered by FedEx. Normally they take about 1 or 2 weeks to arrive at your home, but you're starting earning your commission immediately from the time that you actually make the purchase of the package. So how do you earn units? How the dual system I've mentioned, as I said, if you can see there in week payout, you can see bronze package, silver package, gold package, and VIP. And if you read along, not only do you get the 5% commission as a bronze package member, you also get €10 per cycle. Okay, silver is 40, gold is 60, and VIP package is 80. So what is a cycle? Well, take a look at the bottom of the screen first. You can see Karatbars, and you see where it says units. So if someone in your team buys a bronze package, you would get 5 units. It's not there, but that's what it is, 5 units. Silver package member gets 20. If someone buys a silver package, you get 20 units. If someone buys a gold package, you get 50. If someone buys a VIP, you get 100 units. So what do you do with these units? Well, let's look at the little diagram on the right. Well, if that's you at the top, let's imagine that man on the left decides he wants to buy 25 grams of gold. Well, as you can see from the key along the bottom, that means that you would have 25 units on your left. Okay. If one of the ladies on the right in the picture decided to buy a VIP package, let's look along the bottom, you can see that 50 units. So you now would have 50 units on one side, you would have 25 units on the other. That means you would get 1 cycle. Now, depending which package you're on, you will either get €10, €40, €60, or €80. So in my team, using myself as an example, as soon as there's 25 units on the left and 50 units on the right, I get a payment of €80, and that goes onto my MasterCard, and I get paid that next week. Very, very simple and straightforward. Now, here's the mind-blowing thing about Karatbars. It took me a while to actually sit this for this to sink in whenever I joined the company. Units, you get units no matter where they happen, anywhere in your left or anywhere in your right, to infinity. Okay, there are no monthly qualifications. If you sell nothing yourself, if you have no personal sales, you still get your cycles. If on your left team there are 300 people who buy nothing, who just register, and the 301st person decides to buy a gold package, you get 50 units. Okay. It doesn't matter which level people are at below you. If you were in a bronze package and someone 50 levels down buys a VIP package, you get 100 units. There are no ifs, buts, or maybes. Okay. I have worked in binary type systems before where units wash away at the end of the month. You only have a certain amount of time to get your cycles in. All these various steps that are there to make people fail. All right. None of those things apply with Karatbars. So if you can actually get your head around that for a second, if you could get one good person working in your left team, another good person working in your right team, it doesn't matter how fast or how far that team grows. Every time there's 50 units on the left and every time there's 25 units on the right, or vice versa, you get a cycle. All right. You just think about that for a second, and the potential with that, it's absolutely enormous. To give you an idea, my team is growing at the moment about 100 customers and affiliates per week at the moment. All right, and you can look through various presentations and you'll see that. But it's growing about 100 people per week. So this is why Karatbars is such a massive opportunity. You could actually start building your left team. You could have 2,000 units on your left team. You might decide to go fishing for 3 months. which a lot of people seem to do, disappear for a month or two and then come back. Well, whenever you come back, your organization will only be in either the same state or the better state, and all you have to do is start getting the 25 units on the other side to start getting those cycles in. For that reason, Karatbars suits 99% of people who work online, because most people who work online work in fits and starts. They come in and out, they do a bit, they leave, they do a bit, the cat dies, they have to go and cut the grass, they go on holiday, they come back. Karatbars allows people to do that. Remember, there are no monthly fees, no subscriptions, so you can build your business as and when, how fast or how slow you want. That's why Karatbars has such loyalty from its customers and affiliates, because no one has anything to cancel from, and your business is always growing and getting bigger. I think that's a phenomenal change in the industry, and that's why Karatbars has been so successful. It suits most people. So how much would you like to earn in a system like this? Well, let's just give you a couple of examples. 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, anywhere in your downline to infinity. And that's the most exciting thing to actually watch. And by the way, you can track every single unit. I've had 3 or 4 silver packages in my left team today. I can actually go and see where they are in my dual system. I can see the username. I can see when they bought them, everything. So it's all completely transparent. You can see everything happening in real time. Really good. So unlike most online businesses, as I said, you never lose out. Your units remain there until they cycle, which is phenomenal as well. Now, one cycle per day, which is only 75 units, so it could be 25 grams on one side and gold package on the other. As a VIP member, you would be earning $100 per day. All right, so I had a cycle happen to me today. This morning, whenever I got up, there was 80 euros there. I'll be paid 80 euros next Friday. All right, so one cycle per day would give you $100 per day, or $3,300 per month income. All right, so you can work that out for yourself. If you think $3,300 a month would be a good income for you, well, just start building your left team, start building your right team, and get yourself up to a setup and a situation where you're actually having those 75 units happening every day. All right, 5 cycles per day, which is 325 units. As a VIP, you'd be earning $600 per day, or $16,000 per month income. All right, I've been in the business 12 months to give you an idea, and I'm floating between 1 and 5 cycles per day at the moment. All right, so that's where my business is at now at the moment. Now, I do know people who've been in the business for 2, 3, 4 years, and they're having 10, 20 cycles per day. Not 5 cycles per day, 10 cycles per day, and even 20 cycles, and more than that per day. And that's just on the cycles. That's not on their own personal sales. So the thing about cycles is units are given in all purchases. Remember I said earlier, the price of gold going up and down is irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant. If the units happen, you get the cycles. If you get the cycles, you get the cash. The cycles are paid onto your company MasterCard the following week. So if you decide to buy a package today, which is Wednesday, if you bring someone into the business tomorrow and they buy a package tomorrow and you get a cycle tomorrow, you'll be paid that next Friday. So there's no waiting around for months to get paid either, which is vitally important whenever you're working for any business. As I said, Karatbars work with MasterCard. How good is that? If you need credibility, MasterCard don't work with everybody. The Karatbars MasterCard won the European Design of the Year award last year with MasterCard. You can check that out on the internet. It's a fantastic thing to take out and show people. It's a fantastic thing to go and pay for your meals and pay for your shopping with. I use it all the time. But all your commissions are loaded onto that every Friday morning. And Karatbars have never missed a commission ever in all the time they've been in operation. All right, never deliveries, never missed commissions. But you're paid every Friday morning onto your MasterCard. You can go to any ATM and you can withdraw that as well. So fantastic, easy way for everyone to get paid. Now, how do you promote your Karatbars business? This is a huge topic. Whenever people join any online business, they worry about how do they promote their business. Maybe they don't have direct sales skills. Well, you don't need any direct sales skills to build Karatbars. It's simply about asking people to register on your website, which you now know is free and without obligation, and ask people to have a look at your products. All right, you get your own replicated website, you get your own landing page. Ask people to register on your website and have a look at your products. Now, if they're interested, or if they're interested in knowing a bit more about it, ask them to watch any one of any daily or weekly webinar. Every day at www.karatbarswebinar.com, every day at 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern, one of the leadership council, one of the leaders in the company will actually give a presentation, an overview presentation on the business. There are no links or anything involved in that. It's from the leadership council of the business. They give you the information and the facts about the business, and it's a great way for you to grow your team of customers and affiliates. Now, Karatbars presentation, which is the one you're watching now, which is my one for my team. All right, you can invite people next week to come and watch that. If they go to karatbarspresentation.com and they miss it, miss the 7:30, if they're late getting home or they can't make it on a Wednesday night because they're working, absolutely fine. If you go to karatbarspresentation.com, click on past webinars, you can watch all the recordings from all the previous weeks. All right. Presentation is basically the same every week. It's an introduction. Nothing changes. Karatbars always stays the same. It's the same structure. But if somebody can't make the live presentation, just go to karatbarspresentation.com and they can watch it there. That's how easy this business can be. People do overcomplicate it by trying to do all these different things. Just remember, Karatbars is a genuine company with a solid track record. You have a great website. Ask them to register and have a look at the products. Can be as simple as that. If you're the type of person who wants to work online and wants to do links on Facebook and all these sorts of things, Karatbars know there's a lot of people out there who like working online, so Karatbars provide a complete marketing system for you to do that. Now, inside this, you get lots of different capture pages, which you can see there. You can see various different types of capture pages. There's ones where people put in their telephone numbers, ones where people don't. There's a lead capture system. There's you can set up your own emails. You can set up your own autoresponder. It's all included in here for you. Now, if you're watching this and you're a Karatbars member, you get this free for the first 30 days to try it out. So what I would say to you is go to product purchase, scroll down to TC marketing system and try it out for 30 days. Try using some of the landing pages on social media and see what sort of response you get from that. All right. Within that, you can see promote your business there at the top. There's actually lead vendors down there. One of the lead vendors is Fast MLM Leads, and you can actually buy 250 leads from that company for $57 with telephone numbers and everything on there. So if you don't have anybody to talk to, you can actually buy the leads with the telephone numbers as well. This is a complete online marketing system. I use it myself. I do some online, I do some offline. But if you do want to work online, and if you have no experience working online, just use the marketing system. After the free month, it's 24 euros a month, it's $30 a month. And you can pay that, and the tools and everything, contact manager, autoresponder, training, everything you need is within there. You don't need to go outside Karatbars if you want to work online. So everything's provided there for you. Now, what you don't have to do is equally important. You do have to ask people to register on your website. You do have to ask people to watch the webinar presentations. What you don't have to do is you don't need to sell the product, okay? You do not need to start explaining Karatbars to people, all right? If you did, then Karatbars wouldn't provide 2 webinars every day of the week, and I wouldn't provide this webinar as well. Let people who have been in the business for a year and who know the product explain the business, at least until you get comfortable with it. So you don't need to sell gold. Everyone in the world knows what gold is, okay? So think about any other product that you could sell. You could be selling rainbow vacuum cleaners. You'd have to learn how they work and all the various different things. If you're going to sell organo coffee or something like that, you'd have to learn about the health benefits and get testimonials. You do not have to do any of that with gold. All right. Everyone in the world knows what gold is in every country. Okay. People love gold. People love panning for gold. They love the thought of having gold. You don't need to worry about the security of your customers' money. Okay. This is not some tool suite or online business where you're paying monthly subscriptions. Your customers will simply go and buy their marketing pack. Your affiliates will buy a marketing pack, they'll get it delivered. I have never ever had anybody ring me up saying I didn't like the marketing pack. Number 2, your customers will buy their birthday cards, Christmas cards, whatever products they're buying. And whenever they get them delivered to the home, they will love them. I've never had a customer ring me up and say, I didn't like my Karatbars Classic card. I didn't like the Christmas card. People love the product. You don't need to worry about the security of your customers' money because the customers are getting the products delivered to their home. Okay? You don't need to worry about needing new skills. If you can remember your own website link, number 1. And number 2, if you can remember karatbarspresentation.com, that's all the skills you need. Okay? I was just talking to someone today where getting a square of paper, putting 100 squares inside that piece of paper. And every time you ask someone to look at the presentation, just mark off a square on that piece of paper. Every time you ask 100 people to watch your presentation, 80 people will probably listen, and 40 people will watch the whole entire presentation. 10 to 20 people will actually register, and 5 or 6 people will actually make a purchase. Okay, so that's a good way to build your business, is just to monitor the amount of people that you're actually talking to. So you don't need to learn new skills, you just have to keep asking enough people to watch the presentation. You don't need to worry about daily support because there's webinars and there's people like myself. And you don't need to worry about getting paid, which is a huge thing for people working online. Okay, you don't need to worry about getting paid. Whatever you earn this week, you'll be paid for that work next Friday. So as I said, I've been in this industry 18 years. There is nothing safer. There's nothing easier. There's nothing more straightforward or secure in terms of a business that you can get involved in online in 2014. All right. So what do you have to do next? Okay, so you've seen how it works. You can see how simple it is. You've seen the different packages and how much they cost, okay? So all you have to do now is get back to the person who told you about this presentation, all right? You'll thank them first of all, ask them for their referral link, all right? So you'll need that, and then register for your account. That will take you 2 minutes, all right? You just need to choose a username, put in your name, address, telephone number, date of birth, etc. Number 2, you just need to upload your ID and your proof of address, okay? This is called KYC, it stands for Know Your Customer. Karatbars is a genuine company, as I said, and they need to know who they're sending the gold to, and the industry standard is KYC. So just to give you an idea, I downloaded an online bank statement, I took a picture of my passport with my iPhone, and I uploaded them. It took me a couple of minutes. You don't need a scanner, okay? So upload your ID and proof of address. Now, while you're waiting for that to happen, you can straight away go and buy your marketing pack. So it's a one-off cost, so that's fantastic. There's loads of people out there in online businesses where they're paying $100, $200 a month and earning nothing, all right? $200 a month is $2,400 a year. You can get a VIP package in Karatbars for less than that, okay? So buy your marketing pack, whether it's bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. You know then which commission level you're on. And once you've done that, again, it takes 2 seconds. A tip, if you're in the US, by the way, is to ring up your bank first and tell them that you're going to make this payment before you do, because a lot of banks will block overseas payments because they think it's fraud or whatever, okay? So little tip for you to do that. Tell the bank that you're going to make the payment and then make the payment, all right? And then number 4, which is the bit that is the only difficult bit in it, and I don't think it's difficult, but people do, simply ask people to register for free on your own website and take a look at your business. That's it, okay? Ask people to have a look. Not everybody's going to be interested, we know that. If you opened a shop in the high street tomorrow and you were selling shoes, for an example, well, you might have 100 customers come in, and 90 of those customers will not buy anything, okay? So 10 of them might come in out of the rain, 5 of them might come in to try and steal your shoes, some people come in just for a chat, some people come in to waste time, okay? But 10 people will buy a pair of shoes, all right? So that's why you open your shop. That's why you ask people to have a look at the presentation. You know full well that if you ask 100 people to watch the presentation, then 90 of those people will do absolutely nothing. Some might register, some might have a look, some might ask you questions, that's fine. But what you do know is that between 5 and 10 of those people will actually see the business, get excited about it, become affiliates, and start building a team. And you will earn from all that activity, all right? So start asking people to register for free on your website and take a look at your business. And as I said, if they've got any questions, don't be turning into a Karatbars encyclopedia. Just send them to any one of any 2 daily webinars or this presentation, and let this presentation do the work for you. So that's it. You have great products at great prices. As I said, you represent a fantastic company. There's a fantastic, if you look, whenever you've got your referral link and registered, take a look in the back office, because there's all the information in there about the big event in Las Vegas in November. I'm hoping to be there for that. There's a fantastic incentive going at the minute. There's iPads and various different things. The trip to Las Vegas paid for with flights and money and everything. So have a good look through that at the moment. Great incentive there. It's getting people buzzed up. It's going to be a great event. And Karatbars have fantastic plans for the coming years as well. So good place, great company. I'm glad to be a part of it. I hope you can be a part of it too. I hope to see you again next week. Karatbarspresentation.com. If you want to watch this presentation again, it will be free in about 10-15 minutes time at Karatbarspresentation.com. So thanks for listening. Please come along next week again. We're getting into a really, really busy time for online business now. September, October, November are massive months for online business. So if you're going to get started with Karatbars, get started tonight, get your package bought, and get yourself prepared now for the busy time that's coming in. So thanks very much for listening, everybody. I'll speak to you all again same time next week.